surprise and welcome to the last minute decided stream. I know I haven't planned the stream, but I hope many of you can join. So let's see who we have in here. There's Fatlana, haven't seen you for a while. Tatiana, hello. Megha, hello. Sarah, hello. And Lalima, hello, of course. Okay, wonderful. So yes, I will get to questions in a second. So yes, of course, crystal ball questions, whatever you like to ask. But we do have cards. We have Shadow Healing. We have the Archangel messages. We have Earth Magic as well. And I actually forgot about the Akashic Tarot, which is upstairs. If anyone does request it, I could summon Leon to come and bring it down for me. But if not, we will just leave it at crystal ball. We will just do that. So, okay, let's see the first question then. Very nice to see some of you that I haven't seen in a while or don't see a lot of. So, I think the first question is Megha. So we have, may I ask R's current feelings and next actions? Current feelings are confusion, but attraction. So there's an attraction, like a magnetic attraction, but there's also a confusion that is causing a hesitation. Now the confusion kind of comes in. There's some anxieties or lower kind of emotions regarding the future life path, thinking about the future life path, not just a relationship with you, or not just relationships in general, but the future life path in general. There's some anxieties there which are causing confusion in feelings for you, feelings for you, desires for you, and intentions for you, basically. So it's a little bit of a kind of that chaotic confusion kind of energy. But next actions, let's see next actions. Yeah, so it's still looking, I think that I've seen it like this before. I think I saw it like this last time. It's looking very much like it's communication, kind of dripped out over time, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like there's no desire to let go of you, but there's also kind of this distance in communication, which I know I've mentioned it before. It really does feel like there's something in the throat chakra of the connection between you. And it doesn't feel, sometimes when that happens, it's because someone's lying, someone's being deceitful, someone's being hiding something. It doesn't feel like that, but it does feel like there's some block in this communication, and it feels almost like is not, sometimes not really desiring of communicating, if that makes sense. I know that sounds a bit strange, but not really wanting to communicate a lot, because of this confusion and these kind of conflicted energies, I would say. Conflicted thoughts and conflicted energies. And it does seem kind of like that throat block is still there. So I released a little bit, which was really good, and I think I released a little bit and then you mess up, I think. There is definitely intention to see you, to meet up, to hang out, or whatever you will call it. There is intention to do that, but it just seems very distant. It just seems very like there is desire to do that, but there's no plan, there's no action, there's no, it seems very slow movement is what I'm saying, and I do feel that's because of this block. So yes, I went into a big explanation about that, but I've been checking on this connection every time that Mega has been in to the stream, and it goes in waves a little bit. Mostly I would say there's a block of the throat chakra. Sometimes it releases a little bit, but it does tend to be ongoing and reoccurring there. And yes, evening or Sarah says, or whatever time it is where you are, of course. Excuse me. So Tatiana says, how do men see my physical appearance? Okay, so very broad question, because people's attraction to your physical appearance is very, it's their own, what I can't remember the word for it, but it's their own opinion. We all have different opinions. So, even someone who you think is like the most attractive person, there will be people who are not attracted to that person. So it's kind of a bit broad to say, how do men see my physical appearance? But what I will do is I will maybe check. Could check. I don't know how I could do it in a way where I could get like a answer, because yeah, attraction, how people view things, it varies so much from person to person. We all have different likes and dislikes, I mean, for example, like men, some of us like men to be really clean shaven. I like Leon to have a beard and all of those things, so it's just down to personal preference. So it's a bit too broad to say how do men see my physical appearance. But I do feel that you should really value yourself, and I'm sure that you are very beautiful, step into your divine feminine. I really feel that you can do that. I feel that you have a bit of, this is Tatiana by the way, I feel that you have a bit of a block in fully stepping in to your divine energies, Svetlana, what to expect in love in 2024? Any changes? Okay, so yes, so I have already seen a new love coming in for Svetlana. I remember that quite clearly, seeing that. But I don't recall what date I saw that coming in, so I'll check that, because I actually don't have love cards today, which is, you guys always want the love questions, so yes, are they there? No, they're not there. Right, yeah, really sorry about that, but I will check the month, because I know that I saw this person coming in, so I will check, the month or something of this. Just bear with me for one moment. It's so funny, like I thought I won't schedule the stream, I'll just kind of jump on and not schedule it, so there isn't a load of messages when I first got on. It can be a bit more relaxed. But yeah, I feel like everyone's made it, which is great. It's really nice to see you guys. So, do we have anyone new in? If we do have anyone new in, if you are new, or it's kind of like your second time, maybe you're still quite new-ish, please try to still leave your full name and date of birth with your question, if you can, if you're happy to do that, because it does help me to connect with your energy. And if you're new, even if I read for you last time, it takes me a couple of times to begin to really connect. There are many regulars who I just connect with instantly like that. But in terms of new people, if you've only been once or twice, I may still need your full name and date of birth. Date of birth, yes. Sorry guys, just bear with me for 1 second. It's more on the email that, oh, there we go. There we go, in now, okay. Okay, right, let's get back to this. So Svetlana. So it's going to do when Svetlana will meet someone in 2024. Okay. Yeah, it looks like around the end of January. I'm getting kind of like a time range of you meeting this new person, and it's between the end of January and the kind of beginning of March. So you've got that kind of, I would say, like a 6-week kind of time frame where you may meet this person. So yeah, depending upon the alignments. So sometimes we meet in person or we meet online, and sometimes there's a few opportunities, you know. Me and Leon met in person first, and then we met online again when we reconnected. So, and that's when we like kind of ended up getting together. So there can be different possibilities, different alignments, and you have kind of like a time frame between the end of January and the beginning of February. It's like a 6-week time frame where you will meet someone, and that is for Svetlana. And Lalima, hello and welcome. If I did not say hello, Nico's current energy for Lalima, okay. There's care. There's care and there's positive emotions. There's like care, attraction, positive emotions. But there's also this kind of almost like a dense energy in the emotion that's kind of like, I'm looking for the best word to describe this emotion that I'm feeling here. So it's kind of like I would say lack of trust, but kind of like a change of heart in some way. So a change of heart in some way. Like almost a feeling of being let down a little bit. So there's a feeling of being let down a little bit. Being let down, but there's also still those positive emotions there as well. Yeah, that often happens. People are very complex, so you do often have this balance of different emotions. But there is this kind of that lower emotion that I was talking about. Like upset a little bit about something, and then the positive emotions are still there, still in the energy field, still in the heart center there. Excuse me. Okay. Svetlana, will I change my location in the next few months? Okay. Yes, within the next 6 months, yes. Thank you, Leon, saying the sound is good. The music is being good for me at the moment. So, Tatiana, why am I so unproductive and confused when working with children? Unproductive and confused when working with children. Okay. There's two main components coming up here for Tatiana, and this unproductivity and this confusion when working with children, because there's a kind of a reflection from some children about your own inner child and things that may need healing or addressing or looking at. So there's a little bit of that, but there's also this kind of this sway, because your life path is not fully aligned yet. You're not like where you're supposed to be, if that makes sense. A lot of people within the last maybe year have been called to align their work with their life mission, their life purpose, because in this like current, like, you know, the way the world is, we have to work, but we also, in our spiritual selves, we have to do our mission, our spiritual mission here. So you have productivity and confusion, because there is a little bit of that unhealed inner child coming through, but there's also this sway to go in this different direction, kind of pulling you in this different direction, because you're not exactly where you need to be. You're not currently utilizing your full potential spiritually. You kind of have a spiritual calling. So that is for Tatiana, spiritual calling there. So Jan says, what are Kaizen's current feelings and thoughts about me? Okay. It doesn't seem to be much change at the moment with those feelings and thoughts. All of those kind of, those emotions, those, I would say kind of intense, kind of loving emotions are still there. They're still kind of, how do I say, like, they're still kind of becoming more conscious. So, you know, a lot of our thoughts and feelings are in our subconscious, and sometimes we act on things, we don't realise why we're doing certain things or saying certain things. We're thinking it's from a logical perspective, but often it's not. So a lot of his emotions have been a kind of subconscious in a little bit, and what's happening is his love, his care, his attraction, and all of these things are really surfacing. So it's not really that there's any change in the thoughts and in the emotions, but they're gradually coming to light is the word I'm looking for. Gradually coming to the surface, but also there is a stronger. So those emotions feel quite similar to me checking regularly. We've done spa work and everything. I don't feel much change at the moment, other than coming more forward, coming more conscious. But the one thing that I do notice is very different is a great nostalgia, and I do think we've spoken about this before. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but there's a lot of thinking back to, maybe perhaps conversations you've had or things like that, things you've done, and anything like that. There's a greater nostalgia there coming up, which is really going to help, you know, to keep you on his mind. Mecca, what do you see or is keeping or hiding from me? Okay. So, first I would just address, like when I looked at the throat chakra, didn't really see that there was something hidden. So there's not so much a concealment as there is kind of a confusion. There's like a distancing, a stepping back, and I think the thing really that is being hidden is honesty and just expressing, you know, saying I have these concerns, saying I'm not sure about our connection, saying I don't know what direction I want to go into. I would say the thing that's being hidden is just expressing things, being honest and open about things, you know. It's needed, because why hold on to someone if they don't want, you know. And I'm not saying he doesn't want to, but that if he doesn't, and if he was to express that he didn't, you know, that would be more beneficial to you than kind of hanging on, speaking infrequently at times, and not meeting kind of regularly enough and things like that. So it seems like really it's this inability to just speak from the heart, say what is really on his mind, what he's really feeling, basically. So yeah, not really being able to speak his mind and what he's thinking and feeling. Sid, will I see my fiance before the last week of December? Any chance? Yes. There's around a 60 to 65% chance of seeing him. Don't doubt yourself. So, Svetlana, will I travel and where next year? Okay. So we already got travelling, so you will travel within the next 6 months, and let's see where we can get, because a lot of you come in and you ask very similar questions, and it really kind of course I have the ball as well, but it really sparks my memory about things that have come up in the past. As I really remember seeing Europe and just Europe and not being able to get. I'm pretty sure this was with Svetlana, because I'm seeing it again now, and it's kind of like, tell me the exact place in Europe, but don't just say Europe. But that's what's strongly coming through anyway. That's what's strongly coming through. I always feel this other place as well, this other place that is not Europe, of course, but never quite grasp where that is. You know what I have? Like, what are they called? It's, I think, like I have magic or something. Sacred site cards, and they can choose locations. I should have brought those, because then I could have pulled like a location for you. That would be really fun. I do really love those cards. But I remember getting a bit of a block on that. No, my reindeer horns. I keep forgetting they're there and just kind of like knocking them. But it's Christmas. It's Christmas. It's Christmas month, so yes, it's a bit early to kind of be wishing you guys a Merry Christmas, but I do have my reindeer horns on and my Christmas blanket, and later on in the year you will be seeing me in Christmas jumpers. So I hope you guys are festive too. Lolima, would going on a trip with family end of month delay or affect my exam preparation? Yes, delay, yes. Sarah says, wasn't expecting you on. Yay! I've been sending you loads of Facebook. Yes, Sarah, as soon as I saw you here, I did feel a little bit guilty because I need to catch up with you. You are one of the people. Oh my gosh, you're one of the people that I need to catch up with. I have 2 readings to get to after the stream, and then I have 2 I have more than 2 tomorrow, and I have some spells to do and things like that as well. But yes, I've been super busy. Also did like a last minute kind of in-person sound session, which I don't know, made me really busy, took up loads of my time. So yeah, I have a few people to get back to, and I do feel bad about it, and I apologise. And I will certainly, of course, get back to your messages. Really appreciate you guys messaging me. Very happy to, talk off stream. Not in the sense of like giving like free readings or anything like that, but just in the sense of being there as like a friend and as support. I do. And of course, Sarah, you're going for a lot. I do send you my love, send you my blessings and all of that. No intention to ignore you. Really intend to get back to you. Appreciate you in the community. Really love you. Really see you as a friend. Just so you know. Yeah, so Sarah, great friend. Absolutely. So, Tatiana, will I connect my life with music again? Yes. It seems like music is like kind of a big part of your life, but again, that's very similar for all of us. I mean, I am not the biggest music person. I don't go to like gigs or anything. But you guys have seen me when that stops, when that music stops. I'm like, why? So yeah, I mean, music is a big part for everyone's lives. I know that for some of us, some people get a bit more intimate with music. They actually play instruments and can sing. Lucky them. But yeah, I really see music as being really like a part of your soul journey, as it is with many of us. So Tatiana also says here, do I know my real self? And this is interesting because I feel your energy. I do feel your energy. You all, it's like I say, if you're new, leave your full name and date of birth because I don't feel connected to you yet. But Tatiana comes in every now and then, not every single stream, and I do feel a connection to your energy, okay? And I really feel like you don't know your real self yet. You don't really realise your full potential. You're not living to your full potential, and it's empowering, but it's also so anxious or scary to hear that, because for people who do have like a higher purpose and are meant to be kind of I don't know, achieving something, chasing something, doing something, changing something in the world, to be told that you kind of need to get to your higher potential can be scary, but can also be empowering as well. So can take them both, take the empowerment, and I think you're not all the way through a process your soul is going through, Tatiana, a process of awakening in a sense. So Jan says, excuse me, I'm sorry if the cough's so loud. It's not my intention. So, Jan says that, excuse me, I'll have a drink. Yeah, there are quite a few people I have to get back to on Facebook, by the way, Sarah, so don't feel too left out. I'm doing my best. So Jan says, when there's reconciliation and I was going to say Kermit, Caden and Hermit together, Kermit. Okay, so when is reconciliation and is Caden's hermit mode still happening in the end of this month? Okay. So there is still a possibility in January that I know I have seen before, and yes, there is a hermit mode, a hermit energy, that hermit card kind of energy that more towards like this month coming up, towards the end of this month, yes. So I don't actually know how far down the chat goes, so I'm just going to do my little check-in. So when I put check-in in the chat, it's just because I don't intend to stay on for too long, and when I'm talking to you guys and I'm reading the messages and I'm checking the crystal ball, it really does take a while, you know. There isn't too many people in the chat, but it still takes a while to get to the questions, so oh, hi Luna, if Luna's here. I don't know where I'm up to now. Okay, I've totally lost my place. Okay. So I answered that. I am so lost in this chat. Oh, there we go. Okay. So Sarah, what was Richard thinking and feeling when he was here last weekend? Okay. Same energies. It seems to be the same kind of like energies and emotions when he's there. The kind of the level of how conscious they are changes. So sometimes he might be distracted, or he might be in his low, like a low mood energy, and that feeling, that care, love, feeling at home, and all of that is felt, but on a subconscious level. And then when he's you know, it raised a bit in like his higher moods, he feels it in his conscious mind, basically. But it feels like it's the same energy, it's the same emotions. So Mecca says, will I celebrate my birthday this month in Canada or my hometown? Okay. This comes as hometown. Brittany, hello. So Brittany, I don't know if Brittany is still here. I know I have read from Brittany before once, I think, on one stream. Will I get a call back from one of the jobs I applied for? So I'm not fully connected to your energy yet. Like I said, please try to leave your full name and date of birth if you are quite new. Just leave it with your question if you can. If you're a very private person, send it in a Facebook or email message, which are in the description. But I will do the question. I will try to do the question. But when I can connect better with your energy, the answer is more accurate, basically. So let's just put it that way. So the reason why I ask for a full name and date of birth is to connect with the energy. When you sit with a psychic in person, they pick up on your energy because you are in their presence. But at a distance, it's a little bit more difficult. So we do have to kind of build a connection together. So Brittany, I'll try it, even though I don't feel fully connected to Brittany yet at this time, but I will try it. So Brittany says, will I get a call back from one of the jobs I applied for? Okay. Yes, I'm getting one. I'm getting one there. Lilima says, how do you see integrative medicine as a career option for me in course? Okay, so honing in on this career option possibility for Lilima and see what we get. There's positive energy around that. It's not a negative path. It's not a it doesn't seem to be like your highest path, but it does look positive. It looks positive. It doesn't look like there's anything kind of negative, unwanted kind of energy that we would look for on the wrong path, or on the more difficult, challenging, struggling, challenging path. It looks quite positive. Yeah, it looks quite positive. Hello, Sid, if I didn't say it. Sarah, how did Richard feel about the 4D scan, and has he shown many people pick up baby? He felt excited and nervous when he saw the picture, and he's spoken a little bit about the baby recently. Yes. Jan says, when can I expect Caden to call me and hang out and watch the movie that we spoke about? Okay. Okay, so I'm guessing like around 9 days, like around maybe like a week and a half or something like that. That's the time frame I'm guessing there. So Lilima, what did Nickel think when I told him my phone is gone for repair? There's nothing really to note there. It's not really kind of like, yeah, there's nothing really to note there. Kind of I don't want to say unbothered, but kind of like a bit of a disregard, a bit of a kind of maybe passive kind of, not really not too much not too much concern, no really strong emotions coming there, like we look for those strong negative emotions to avoid and those positive emotions to amplify, should we say. So Tatiana, how can I achieve financial freedom? Okay, how can I achieve financial freedom? Tatiana. So I'm just really honing in on this because financial freedom, of course, is not a part of everyone's path. Not everyone in life experiences that or has the opportunity to experience a kind of relaxed, financially free kind of a lifestyle, should we say. So I'm just trying to hone in on the possibility or the opportunity, even if it's quite a small, narrow path, that you may have. Not everyone has these specific paths, yeah. Someone might say when will I win the lottery, and some people just don't have that on their path. That's basically is what I'm saying. So I'm just going to try hone in on if the path is available and what it looks like to Tatiana there. Okay, so there's kind of a collaboration, a connection coming up here. So there is a chance of this for you basically. So it involves a partner. So this partner coming through as well. This partner, I'm not really seeing very much about the work that this partner does, but to me, in this kind of on this path, your work revolves a lot more around. It's kind of like freelancing, and it's very much I see you with a laptop, with a computer. I see you going to kind of different places and things like that. I do believe that the travel has something to do with the partner, but it seems like you have this kind of how do you call it? Well, a freedom, yeah, like you're saying, a freedom to take your work where you're going, you know what I mean? But it's very kind of online. It's very kind of on, computers, technology. It's very, very much based in that. But there is this when I say collaboration with the partner, I just mean, because the support from each side, you're both align onto this life path where you're both kind of supporting one another, if that makes sense. So we do that. That's what couples do when they live together. But yes, it seems very much like a combined effort together here, conjoined with the partner. But the partner does seem like it's the partner who travels. And you at your own will, at your own kind of I would say freelance will, you can go off with this partner. And that's what I'm seeing there for Tatiana. And yeah, that looks like a good life path, of course, obviously. We all have many paths ahead of us, and I do really feel like Tatiana, you're still kind of coming through some spiritual things, perhaps releasing some karma or something like that. That will benefit you in the long run, by the way. But you might feel a bit negative at the moment. So Mecca says, "How will my birthday be this month? Will I be able to celebrate it with art?" Okay. Okay, so it seems like it doesn't really seem likely that you spend time on the day together. That's looking like a low prominence, like maybe 30-40% prominence, that you spend the birthday day together, around 30-40%. So it's a bit low. It's it's not prominent that you will. But there is there's more prominence of seeing R like around this time. A little bit after that time it looks more prominent actually. Yes, about 30 to 40%. Okay. And Sarah says, where did Richard go last night? Okay, let's check. Okay, I'm just seeing his brother and another male. So not seeing like a place, but people who he was with. So there's I do believe this is his brother, having worked on the energy before. I do feel this is his brother, and there's another male here as well. But where they are, I'm not fully sure of where this is, what I'm being shown here, because it's very kind of, I'm just seeing them like kind of close, not really seeing exactly where this is. But I will definitely catch up with you though, Sarah. And Leon says remember to like and subscribe. Which thank you, thank you. I don't really say that anymore. I always forget to, because it's always the same people who come in, and I know you guys are, well, I hope you guys are all subscribed. So yeah, please do like. I keep doing it. Please like the video if you have not liked it already. It does mean a lot to me when you like the video. It helps to boost us up and build our community, and you know, the bigger the community gets, the more time I can spend on here and doing readings on here. So we have KK here who says, why have I had dreams and visions of my friend Shane these past few years? And I'm really sorry that I'm not going to be able to do that one. Please, if you are new, please do refer to the banner. So readings are free. They can take time. I'm behind in the chat. You know, if you're waiting, it's just because I haven't gotten to your question yet. If you know, you just have to subscribe and then you can ask as many questions as you like. But if you are new, please somehow get your full name and date of birth to me. You can do it just with your question. That's the best way. If you just put your full name, your date of birth, and then your question, that is the best way. But you can email me and you can Facebook me. If you're a private person, don't want to put that information in the chat, my Facebook and my email are in the description. So I'm not going to do that one because yeah, I don't have the connection there. Sarah says, has Richard spoken to anyone about moving back in with me yet? No. Excuse me. Okay. So where am I here? So yes, if you're in and you haven't liked the video, please do like the video. If I haven't gotten to your question yet, I am behind in the chat. Please don't worry about it. If you have enough patience, you will get your question answered. But yes, please do like the video if you have not already. Thank you. So Lilima says, where do you see my future spouse? Future spouse is currently located. Okay. India. Hi Luna, hello, if I didn't say hello. Lilima, with spell checks and spell updates, I will inbox you. Yes, I do have to get back to Lilima and Sarah in the inbox. Sid, thank you very much. This is my Christmas. I know my background isn't Christmassy. We will get some like snow and trees as the background further into December, and I will wear a Christmas jumper. I'm very me and Leon love to get a bit festive. So Tatiana says, what should I know about myself? And I really feel that you should know your divinity, you know? You should really connect and tap in to that divine energy that you have. You should awaken and heighten your self-esteem and self-belief. And no one can give you an answer to your like purpose or to your, you know, to your true calling or inner self. People can give you like direction, you know. So like for example, with the crystal ball, if someone says, will job A or job B be more profitable for me? I can look at that. Will job A or job B give me more opportunities abroad? I can look at that. I can see percentages. But there isn't any person who can tell you what your true purpose and true calling is, because part of your true purpose and your true calling is to learn about yourself. Do you know what I mean? So there isn't a person who can just tell you it, but there are people who can guide you to it. So what you should know about yourself, I feel at this moment, is your worth. You should really believe and know your worth, because you are worth so much, you know. So Jan says, why is Kaden being known to me and hanging out with her so much? It feels like he is disregarding how much I hurt him. So there does seem to be a genuine, you know, enjoyment, a genuine connection and friendship between these two people. It's not, you know, it's not like this is like brought in intentionally to kind of make you jealous or anything like that. There is kind of a understanding and I wouldn't say consideration, because I suppose that he isn't really being considerate, but there is a conscious knowledge in his mind that about your feelings. But there is a genuine feeling, a genuine connection. I don't know how to say it. You know, there's something genuine there that's not, there's no ulterior motive in a sense. It is a genuine thing there, genuine, you know, enjoyment of spending time together and things like that. But there is definitely a disregard. There's definitely a disregard for your feelings, and I can, you know, I can see that he knows that. But yeah, there doesn't seem to be like a trying to make this person known to you. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't seem to be like ulterior motive kind of based. So Mecca says, what did R's mother, sister, and her husband think of me after my stay at that place? Okay. Yeah, there's positive energies. There's kind of like there's a positive energy, kind of a, I want to say it feels like kind of like an understanding of, a kind of respectful kind of, I don't know if you're like respectful or polite or something like that, or just nice. There's like a understanding of that and a kind of taking that on. And there is a little bit of a hesitation, a kind of how would you say? Kind of like the mother. So the mother is a little bit more wanting to see, you know, a little bit less positive. The husband, the sister, you know, that energy's very nice, that energy's very kind of like accepting and nice and all that. And I'm not saying that the mother isn't, but there's a slight little bit of holding back there, and kind of, yeah, holding back, observing. So I will just say again, guys, if you are new, please leave your full name and date of birth before your question, because it helps me to connect with your energy if you are new and I have not worked with you before. If you are uncomfortable with putting your full name and date of birth in the chat, find my email or my Facebook in the description of the video and message me there. Also, I am behind in the chat, so patience is required for the stream. So Lalima says, M's energies for K. I'm just going to say I don't want to pronounce names wrong. I really don't want to pronounce names wrong, but I will focus on that. So M's energy for K. This is for Lalima. M's energy for K, should she trust him? Okay, trust for M, okay. So I'm getting yes, but if you want me to check thoroughly, you can inbox me the full name and date of birth of M, okay? If you want me to check thoroughly, but I am getting a yes there. Sarah, is it still looking like Richard is moving in this month before Xmas or just after Xmas? Okay. There's actually a positive possibility with him at the moment, because there's a possibility that this chaotic kind of energy that I've picked up around December. I mean, I say chaotic, but it's low energy in terms of emotion, but it's chaotic in terms of his actions and his maybe his moods or something like that. Going up and down, things like that. So I have been foreseeing this energy for quite a while, but there does look like there's a possibility that this will not be so bad, and that he will spend a lot of time with you over this period, spending a lot of time with you. But just be wary of this energy. This energy makes it very kind of hazy and murky to see what's going to occur, because it's kind of like waiting for if a storm is going to happen or not. Do you know what I mean? There's a possibility of this, I want to say eruption of energy, because it is, but in terms of how he will act, it's not like he will lash out. It's not like he's going to be, aggressive, but that's just kind of how the energy is. The energy is chaotic, but he might be in a very low mood, or his mood may be up and down. But I think we need to keep a check on and be aware of if this energy comes in. It's kind of like I said, we're waiting to see if a storm happens or does not happen. If it does not happen, it's looking more positive and prominent. There's so much within him where that does want to move in, especially when he's spending a lot of time there and all of that. I know that's kind of less lately, but when he does do that, it's always on his mind. It's always on his mind. Why does he always come back? We know why he always comes back. So I think really we need to keep a check on this energy and then see how things go, because the important thing is next year and the baby. So yes, we'll just keep a check on him, basically, is what I have to say. So Jan says, has Caden spoken about anyone to me recently? If so, what was said? No. Someone says no. Luna asked for a moon card, which I don't have. So today we don't have. Wait, are they over there? If they're like grabbing distance, I'll grab them. But yeah, no, I don't think so. Excuse me. So what I will pull for you. So the cards have changed today slightly. I meant to get a K-Shik. You guys know I love a K-Shik. I don't have love cards, which you guys love. So yeah, silly me. But I do have the Shadow Healing. They're kind of like second most popular after love. And we have today Archangel Prayer cards. And we also have the Earth Magic as well. So I just kind of mixed it up a little bit. But did mean to get the Akashic and I forgot. But I will pull Luna. I will pull Luna a Archangel, and we'll see what Archangel. Oh, two came out. Oh, okay. So there we have our Archangel. So Archangel Michael, it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. My prayer. Archangel Michael, what part of my life do I need to focus on more closely right now? Thank you for helping me hear your answers clearly and for giving me the courage to make healthy changes in my life. And then we have be gentle with yourself. Also, Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, please guide me in treating myself with gentle, nurturing love in everything I speak and do. Help me know that I deserve this compassion. I release any feelings of guilt to you so that I may experience lasting inner peace. So, no moon cards, but very, very sweet Archangel Michael prayer cards there. And they're all, angel cards are nice every now and again because they're so affirmative. It's very different from the shadow healing cards, kind of maybe a bit of a blind spot, but maybe pointing out something that's a negative trait that you have, perhaps. Whereas they're very nice ones, asking Archangel Michael for guidance and energy, You can always, although angels don't interfere with our life path too much unless divine intervention is needed, they can still channel us energy, okay? So they can channel us love, strength, courage, whatever you feel that you need in that moment. You can ask your angel guides, or the archangels, if you like to call on them, like the cards we have here. And you can ask them to channel energy to I can't speak. You can ask them to channel energy to you, and they will do that. So don't forget about working with your guides. Don't forget about working with the higher energies. Leon's response to me, literally ages ago: "Beard, you would hate if I got rid of it." Yes! I mean, he looks so different when he doesn't have a beard. He still looks nice, but it's just so different. Lima, did Nickel... oh my gosh, I cannot speak. Did Nickel get involved with anyone emotionally or physically after moving back to Dubai in the last 1 month? So, involved with anyone emotionally or physically after moving back to Dubai last 1 month. Okay. No, but I just had to really thoroughly check that, because there are throat chords, so that is speaking, possibly flirting as well, but there's no sacral, so it's kind of like the sacral chord, of course, intimacy, that is the kind of the chakra, the sacral chakra, that represents creativity, yes, but also intimacy. There's no sacral chords there, so intimate interactions, physical kind of intimate interactions would usually build a sacral cord, which I do not see, but there is definitely throat chords there. Throat chords is, of course, communication, can be face-to-face, can also be online, and there does seem to be a little bit of flirting there. But the physical side, it does not seem like. I can't rule out that this throat chakra energy isn't face-to-face communication, but it doesn't seem that there's been a advancement, evolvement in that connection to intimate connection. Basically, there's no sacral cord built. But yes, so speaking and flirting, I am picking up there, but nothing physical, basically. So I hope that helps. And I didn't like to give that news. I didn't like to give that news. So Sarah says, what did Richard think about the guy offering to come around the other night to help me? Is he worried guys are trying to get on with me? Okay. Okay, so generally, I don't really feel much insecurity with him, in a general sense, but there does seem to be moments of jealousy, moments of what would I do if that happened? What would there is moments of thinking about it, there is moments of worry about it, but overall there's kind of this not really feeling insecure in that way. I think that there's a lot of comfort within him. Like he really believes that you will wait for him. Do you know what I mean? In his heart, in his soul, he does believe that. So, although there are times when jealousy and insecurity comes up, yes. It's quite infrequent, I should say. It's quite infrequent. He kind of feels like you would not go through with it, if that makes sense, you know, if anything goes to happen, basically. So excuse me. So are they up here? Yes, Leon. The occasion cards are up there, but I think it's okay. Luna did want a moon card, but I just did 2 angels. I didn't see the moon cards, but I know they are in this space. We'll leave that for now. Okay, so Mega says, what did R's family say about me after to R after my meeting and stay with them? So Mega, what did R's family say about me to R after meeting and my meeting and stay with them? So there was some questioning and kind of like discussion about, you know, the connection, well, the relationship, you know, kind of like asking him if this is kind of like a long, you know, kind of like pressing him a little bit, is this like a long-term kind of thing? You know, just really kind of, how do I say it, like, in a supportive way. So there is supportive energy here, so there is kind of like a positive attitude, a positive energy, or a kind of like a desire, a push, like kind of almost like wanting him to settle down, if that makes sense. But there is a bit of a kind of there's a seriousness to it, but there's also a bit of a light-hearted jokiness as well, and there is kind of a general asking like about you as well, you know, you as a person, not the relationship, just you, kind of a bit of intrigue, so there has been you know, communications, discussions, but it doesn't seem negative. It doesn't seem negative at all. Sarah, will my son behave when Richard takes him to his mum's on Christmas, and will his mum feel bad I'm on my own? Okay. So Deontay will mostly behave. Will mostly behave. It does seem, yeah, for the most part, quite well behaved. Will his mum feel bad? Yes, his mum will be questioning it. His mum will be questioning it, and talking to him about it, not discussing, but kind of like pressing, you know, pressing him about it, basically. Okay, so then we have Sony. Sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable, putting my legs straight. Sony, hello. Did we get a full name and date of birth of Sony or Sonny? Don't believe I've read for Sonny before. Guys, please leave your full name and date of birth if you're new, because it's very difficult for me to connect to. So like, I can do the question, but the accuracy might be off. You know, if your YouTube name is a little bit different from your real name, and you don't have a picture, I don't have date of birth. Just think about when you go to a psychic in person, if you have ever been. They're picking up on your energy. I don't have that, you know? If you're just a name with like a not even a picture, it can be quite difficult to pick up on the energy. So sometimes if someone has their real name on YouTube and a picture, it can be enough, you know? Everyone's different. Some people are very open, very kind of giving of that energy in a sense, like, not in a bad way, but, you know, just very open and kind of trustworthy, trusting, shall I say. But if you're new, I do need your full name and date of birth. If you provided it much further down, then I do apologise, but I have not caught up to that yet. So only up to Sony Khan, the first question. And I'm really sorry, I need the full name and date of birth. So Lalima says, would the course by Ted be good for me to join in? This is coming as no. That's coming as no. Jan, has Caden placed any boundaries with or is planning on placing any? It seems like he's giving in to her. There is boundaries between them. It feels a little bit the other way around. So it feels a little bit like and I don't mean like he tried on or anything like that, but I just mean like it seems like the boundaries and the standards I suppose were more like kind of brought up by her or mentioned by M. So yes, but yes, two boundaries I suppose. Sarah. Yeah, that's a repeat question. I answered that one. He had spoken about the baby a little bit. Yes. Thank you, Leon. Yeah, I see a lot of repeating questions here. Sarah says, is Richard nervous or excited about there not being long left till the baby's here? I definitely felt the nervousness earlier in the other question. I don't have love cards. I don't have love cards at the moment. What can I pull you? I know. It's a really big error to not have love cards. You guys really love the love cards. I will leave it for now, but if another person requests, I will get them. Okay. So I'll just go back over things, just in case there is newer people further down in the chat. So all readings are free, as it says on the banner below. You can read it. The questions are free. It does require patience because a lot of people do come in. I'm always behind on the chat, so it'll just take a bit of time, but I will get to you. Leave your full name and date of birth with your question if you are new or I haven't really read for you much. If I've read for you like once or twice, I would still appreciate the full name and date of birth, please. Once I feel connected to your energy, if you do continue to come back, because I do this weekly, then I will be connected, and you won't have to give your details. As you will see, there are many people in the chat who don't put their details, and that's because I'm very connected to that energy. So I don't need them. So yeah, that's just for anyone who's new. I'm really appreciating the likes on the video and the subscriptions. I don't know who's subscribing because it feels like everyone in here is already subscribed. But when we get to 700 subscribers, there will be a giveaway. So if you're in at the moment and you have not subscribed, please do subscribe, because there's a giveaway at 700. Well, a little bit over 700, because people do tend to drop off after their readings. But there will be a giveaway, that's the point. So, and you can check my old videos and people's posts. I do send the giveaways out. We give away things like spell jars, necklaces, like, why can't I think of anything? Dream journals, incense holders and things like that. Just any kind one-on-one sessions with me. I do sound healing, I do Reiki, I do all sorts of one-on-one sessions and readings. I do crystal ball, of course, full crystal ball readings, full tarot, full rune as well. So in a giveaway you can win a free reading as well. So let's get to 700 for a giveaway. And do like the video if you have not already. So Mega says excuse me. Mega says, what can I expect to see? When can I expect to see R? How will it be? I'm currently on a trip overseas. Yeah, I'm sure I checked this before or very recently. It seems like quite a distance away, so it seems like at least a month. At least a month until you see R. But it will be positive. It'll be mostly positive. Yeah, I think it'll be mostly positive. I still really think this throat block needs working on, but you know, if the frequency of you meeting in person and going out and, you know, hanging out or whatever you want to call it increases, it's possible that we'll release. I remember seeing it lessen. In earlier checks, so it's very possible that it can release. Jam. What is the prominence of reconciliation with Caden? Is still around 70%. Yes. Sarah. Now his mum knows our son diagnosed autistic. Does she realise I need Richard here to help with our son and baby? Because she struggled with Richard and she had her husband and older siblings helping. Yes. So she does realise this, but she is genuinely, I don't want to sound rude, but I can see this, you know, she is genuinely a irresponsible person, quite an irresponsible person. So there's kind of, in a way, a bit of a disregard, because she's kind of, it's like she understands it on some level, but she's also a bit irresponsible, and it's the things that she thinks are best, like when she did Richard's room, you know, the things that she thinks are best are not necessarily best, but she means well in most scenarios. It's not like she's a horrible person. Yes, Leon. So Leon, you've put here, Sonia, please don't spam messages. She will answer in order, thank you. If people do that, please remind them to put their full name and date of birth, please. Because I feel bad that, you know, it might take me like an hour to get down to that message where they may actually put that full name and date of birth. So Lalima says, did Nicole ever discuss me with friends and family, and what did they say? Yes. So with friends, it seems quite fleeting, kind of comments. Like nothing kind of like deep, you know. But there is a family member where there is more of a kind of deep conversation about you, and kind of encouragement in a sense. You know, being happy for him, and encouragement from this person. And that was the family member who there was a bit more of a kind of a deeper communication with. Sarah, why has Richard been video calling me so much? The other night we were on the phone for over 5 hours. You know the answer to this question. We don't need to look into the ball for the answer to this question. He loves you. That's really nice. Tatiana, why do I feel like I'm losing my mind? Like I'm going crazy? Seriously. Tatiana, you're very welcome to email me or message me privately. I really feel you're going through kind of like an awakening or an enlightenment, or however you know people want to put it, and you know label it. But yes, Tatiana, I do feel you're really going through something. You're aligning and you're in the kind of chaos time. I think I have explained it before to you, as if you are familiar with tarot, it's like the Tower card. A lot of things are unraveling, but it is in the end for a good purpose. So you're kind of things are being shaken up because you're going to align onto a better and higher path. But you need to step into your divinity and believe in yourself in order to get onto that higher path. So it's very common to feel like you're crazy or losing your mind when you go through, you know, some people call like a dark night of the soul, things like that. So, and you're welcome to people saying thank you. You're very welcome. So Lalima says, what are the things or practices I can do in any way to uplift myself and refocus myself? Okay, so of course we cannot escape the benefits of meditation, and you know it gets so old, doesn't it? Like we're always told that, you know, in spiritual circles and spiritual communities, you know, you have to meditate. If you want to achieve something, you have to meditate. But it's so true, because meditation is so good for your mind, body and spirit, you know, and they're the three things you really have to think about as well. Because if you are if you're like low energy, or you're not focused or something like that, it could be due to any three of these things: mind, body or spirit. So we have to of course do physical exercises, even if we're just making sure we're going for little walks and things like that. We have to do like kind of things that are good for our mind, like meditation, instead of watching TV and looking at screens for too long. Of course, this stream's okay, but you know, looking at screens for a bit too long is obviously bad. And having that, you know, the lighting like I have here at the moment, not very good for every day. You know, let's take time in nature, ground. There are so many things you can do to just kind of get back to your center, you know? And a lot of them are kind of like cliche kind of things, you know, like ground, connect with nature, meditate, but it's true. Why is it a cliche? Why is it so widely spread? Because it's true, you know, it's true. And we do need to do these things, and you know, believing in yourself. I think sometimes we lose focus and concentration because we don't believe in ourselves. So you can even do like lists of things you've achieved. What have you already achieved in your life? What have you already overcome? You know, even when you're writing the list and you just think, wow, I have overcome so much. You know, I really should be proud of myself. And it automatically changes something within you. It turns cogs in your mind that have been stagnant and still for a while. Because we forget how strong we are, what we've been through, you know, where we've been, what we've done, the people we've endured, the things we've endured, you know. So yeah, reminding yourself of, like I said to Tatiana, reminding yourself of your worth is a great one. But all the good old cliches as well, of course. And I always recommend, I don't know Lalima specifically if I've spoken to you about this, but I always recommend candle gazing. I recommend it to everyone, pretty much, because it's such a good meditation. So if you're not very good at meditation, try candle gazing or try single thought meditation. So single thought meditation is when you have one specific affirmation or thought in your mind. So your thought could simply be, I want to focus. I want to keep focused on my goals. And you could, like, you're in your meditation, you start thinking, wonder what I'm going to have to eat tonight. Maybe I might order takeaway. And you realise you're not in your meditation anymore, you're thinking about your food. Then you keep bringing your mind back to the affirmation. So it's easier because instead of trying to clear your mind, which is difficult for a lot of people, you're just focusing on one thought. It's very simple. You know, it's kind of like a mantra. You know, what is your mantra? I want to stay focused. I want to stay focused. It's easier than just clearing your mind. So, yeah, I think we forget how important the kind of cliche things are. But getting into nature and all things like that, you know, making sure you're still getting like a bit of sun, even if it's not really out. But yeah, I kind of went off on a tangent in that one, but that actually brings me to a point. So if you're new, I see Aniket there asking a question there. So if you are new, I'm just a little bit behind in the chat. I will get to your question. It just takes a bit of patience. It's free. Just subscribe. If you are new, leave your full name and date of birth with your question, and that's the best way to do it. If you're a very private person, you can email me or Facebook me with your full name and date of birth if you don't want to put it in the chat. But putting it in the chat is the easiest way. But I'm just going to take a moment before I carry on. Don't worry, I'll be here for another maybe 45 minutes, I'd say. Be here for about another 45 minutes. Okay, so, but I just want to take a moment to first, of course, thank the members. I'm pretty sure we have everyone there. So we have members in our community, our channel has member tiers. So we have the root chakra here: China Moon, Shayna, Pooja, Abby, Jasmine, Gressel, Sadat, Marie and Jan. And then we have the middle tier, heart chakra: Kaylee, Watch Geeks, Miss Venus, Sid, and our moderator, Leon. And then we have the VIPs, the highest tier. We have the crown chakra people. We have Aries and we have Lolima. Very nice. Just to give a shout out to the members, which of course we will do on every stream. So if you would like to become a member, of course you can do that. You get access to the members only streams. This month the members only streams are dream interpretation and channeling. And the channeling is how do I say? The channeling is broad, so you can choose a channel message from your spirit guide, your future spouse, your soulmate, twin flame, a specific person. You can tell me a specific person, and I can channel their subconscious thoughts, their emotions. I can channel them into a message for you. We also have members only crystal balls as well. So the crystal balls are weekly. They do get very, very busy. So the members only ones are a bit calmer. So you just get a perk of having a kind of more of your questions answered, less time waiting, less less patience basically. But getting to, so of course, you don't have to become a member. There will always be free streams. I'm aiming for a crystal ball stream every week this month. And we do have as well a spiritual themed question and answer, which is on the 16th of this month. So it's going to be similar to this, where I'm here and you ask questions, but it's going to be about your spiritual journey. So it's only questions about if you're stuck somewhere, if you have questions about things that sensations you're having, dreams you're having, messages you're getting, synchronicities you're getting, anything that you might need help with on your spiritual journey basically, or any questions you have for me about spirituality. So it's a question and answer stream, but it's very spiritual based basically. On the 20th of December we have the otherworldly past life streams. So what does that mean? So I have done starseed channeling, where I've told you, a lot of you guys, your starseed origins. I have done past life reading, where I've told a lot of you guys past lives you had here on Earth as humans. But this is a new stream, brand new. This is otherworldly past lives. So if you're like me and you believe in other dimensions, you believe in the elven realms and fairies and things like that, then you should join onto that stream, because I will tell you an origin that you've had. So I will tell you a realm that you have been in and had a lifetime in, or perhaps even still have guides from that realm right now, like me with the elven realm. So that'll be a really fun one. And also we do manifesting in this on this channel. So every 2 months we have a live love spell, and we have a live prosperity spell, abundance money spell. Our next abundance spell is on the 1st of January. So we really want to welcome in the new year with prosperity. We all want good luck, we all want good fortune. So a money spell on the 1st of January. Everyone is welcome to join that. That is not members only. The otherworldly past life reading is not members only, and this spiritual question and answers is not members only either. So, back to the stream, back to answering you guys' questions. So, let's see, we have so it says, hopefully I'll make it to another stream for further questions. Have a lot going on and trying to figure out what's wrong with me in certain ways. Yeah, I'm really sorry to read that. I will catch up with you on Messenger, Facebook. And yes, this is not going to be the only crystal ball stream. Like I said, I'm aiming for one every week this month. With extra ones for members, remember. The last member stream was very, very interesting and nice and relaxed. So, Sarah, I don't really want to. I will discuss maybe in chat with you. I don't want to be talking about this as a PG stream, okay? So we may talk about the intimacy of the sacral chakra. We may talk about how people are sensually connected by chords of the sacral chakra, but we will not discuss things such as, I don't even want to say it. I don't want to say it. Sorry, I'm very PG. So Jan says, are Kaizen's feelings becoming more to the forefront due to comparing me to every time he's around her? Maybe he misses me a lot when he's around her because he used to do those things with me. Yes, I already sense that there is a comparison kind of thing that goes on in all situations with, you know, talking to girls, hanging out, whatever it is. I sense that. I do sense that. Sarah says, is Levi on Richard's phone, who I saw pop up, the girl I didn't want him talking to? And does she know we're expecting a baby? Okay, so like I said, situations like this, I do not want to get this wrong. Feel free to, if I know that you're a person I need to catch up with in Messenger, but feel free to leave the more details of names just for me to double check, but I will do it. I'll do it now. Yes. So I'm getting a yes for that. Does she know we're expecting a baby? Yes. Okay. But yes, with really serious questions like this, or what you might, feel is quite serious. Feel free to inbox me off stream with more details if you don't want to put that, their names out there. Sid, I know this was ages ago, but Sid says, hope everyone has a lovely day and night. Thank you, you too. Love, light and blessings to you. What did Oz family think of the gifts I bought for their baby? And that was Megha. What did Oz family think of the gifts I bought for their baby? Like, appreciative, grateful, happy. Yeah, appreciative, grateful and happy. Annie Cat. I don't know if that's right, but Annie Cat. Question. What does Sanika feel about no contact? My name is... Okay, so we're seeing how Sanika feels about you now, about Aniket now. There's hurt, there's confusion, there is care. Yeah, hurt, confusion, and care are the main things that come up there. So there's this care energy that's still here, but there's also like this hurt and confusion as well. Sarah, will me and Richard be intimate next weekend, or having more hugs and he's being more flirty and cuddly with me now? Okay, so we're looking at next weekend. Yes, there's a high chance of this. And Sarah also says, it's okay, I know you've been busy, I hope you'll enjoy it. You enjoyed the yes! You know, babies are so cute, and I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited. We were talking, weren't we, on the last stream about like ages that I want to have a baby and we want to have babies. Yeah, definitely feeling like my mid-30s will be baby time for me. Really excited for you. Jan, I'm being paranoid with Kaizen wanting to take romantic action towards M. I don't know if he realises they're incompatible. There definitely is a you are right that there isn't really a realisation of the height of this incompatibility, but there also isn't a depth of romantic, you know, energy, romantic connection, a romantic feeling. So I say no to that. Just people talking in the chat, very nice. Lalima, would it be a good idea to opt for an idea given by Mitesh in Korea for the time being, and how would it be? Okay, so we're looking at would it be a good idea to opt for idea again? So we're looking at taking this career opportunity for now, and how would it be? There's like a kind of positive, neutral energy there, but there's also a short time. It feels like short term energy. With that. Aniket, do we need to post the question again and again? No. It just takes a long time. So, if I'm looking into the ball, you know, when the answer doesn't come straight away, people will just keep asking questions and asking questions. I can't help that. I can't help how fast the answers come to me, and I can't help how many people come into the chat. So it just goes how it goes. Antonella, yes, you never have to ask if you can ask. You're very welcome to ask. Sarah. Oh, okay. Leon, I sent Venus video. Oh yes, just chatting with Leon now. That's fine. Tatiana, wow, I'm grateful that you have connection with my energy. Yeah, I mean, it's nice, but I definitely feel that you need to really step into your power. It just feels like you have power that you haven't stepped into, and that does not feel great, if that makes sense. Like, it's good that you have that ability, but not stepping into it is not great to see. Unfortunate a little bit, but I know you will. I know you will do it. Yeah, just getting some repeat questions there, I think. Antonella, what does Daniel think or feel about me now? Daniel's energy towards you feels very kind of, the way I describe this kind of energy, it's positive, but it's passive. So it's almost like there's nothing that's too negative, too harsh, too unhealed from, but it's very low. It's not vibrant, it's kind of passive. That's the best way I can describe it. Like, not quite a disregard for you or disregard for your connection, but kind of just a not overly focused on it. Very kind of neutral energy, it feels like. That's for Antonella. Tatiana, thank you a lot for giving us the opportunity. You're very welcome. Mecca, how does R view me physically and emotionally? So physically, there's a very strong magnetic attraction. Attraction is like the only way you can really put it. So physically, attraction. What else did you say? Sorry. Emotionally, yes. So the emotions are good. This is the thing. It's like the heart chakra is good. The heart chakra connection that you have, the connection that you have is quite good. The only issue seems to be the throat. So there could be, I don't know how it manifests, I don't see you in person, you two, like, interacting, but this kind of energy can manifest as someone who doesn't fully express their emotions. So the emotions are very positive, but it's I always come back to this block when I connect with you or talk to you, and I'm sorry that I'm repetitive, but the emotions, the heart center is very good and nice, Okay, so I actually got up to where I'm checking in, so it hasn't been too overly busy today. So let's see what new people we have. And Antonella has not been in for a while. Let's see. Okay, so I might actually get to all of these questions. What I think I will say, if you are still in and your question hasn't been answered, please put a butterfly emoji in the chat. A butterfly emoji, if you can find it. Someone couldn't find the butterfly emoji last time. I'll put it so you can paste it. So if you're still here, put a butterfly emoji in the chat and I will answer your question. Just because people jump in and out, so it's kind of like, I don't want to be answering questions for people who just jumped out, So if you're still in chat now, post a butterfly and I will answer your questions. And remember, if you are new, full name and date of birth with your question. Okay, so we have Luna Ray. Okay, do we have some new people posting butterflies? That's wonderful. Okay, so I'll begin with Luna Ray because you're new and you haven't had questions answered yet. So let's see. We have Luna Ray. It's just now it's going to go and finding the question. Okay. Oh, Miss Venus is here. Miss Venus, I didn't know. I think. So, okay, Luna Ray. Hello, I'm new. welcome to Secret Frequencies. If you are interested in any of the other streams, let me know. Or you guys that are new, check my old live streams, because if you are interested in anything like palm reading, aura reading, past life reading, starseed reading, anything like that, they will be done again. They will all be done multiple times for new people when new people come in. I just make lists. So when the list gets to about maybe 8 to 12 people, we then do the stream. So sorry, Luna Ray. So okay. Yeah, I won't read out the information, but just taking in that name and that energy there. So, is Terry almost ready to approach me for reconciliation and permanent union? This is kind of pushing distant future. So when I do readings, or when I check timelines and things for people, I always say the current chapter is around, so this is for Luna Ray. So the current chapter is around 3 months, a 3-month period. So the near future is kind of surrounding that. So, you know, if something's going to happen in your near future, maybe about 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 months, something like that. Because of how far you might be into your current chapter, you know. Sometimes we're just stepping into it, sometimes we're right at the end. But distant future is more like 6 months, okay? And this kind of reconciliation, this reunion, it feels like it's more distant, you know. And it feels like it's a lot more distant than you want it to be, I'm sure. I'm feeling like a kind of 4-month time frame on this, and yeah, it's quite harsh, you know, quite a long time frame there. It's not in your current chapter. It's kind of almost pushing on your distant future there. Your distant future will be getting to like 6 months. 4 months, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I'm really sorry about that. If you're manifesting, if you're doing like your manifesting work and all of that, it's possible that you can push that forward. It is possible. We can bring things forward with manifestations, basically, is what I'm saying. I'm just getting a message here in Facebook from someone. Hello and welcome. And by the way, I'm going to answer all the people who have put butterflies. Okay. Just doing this Facebook one here. Okay. Okay, sorry, yeah, so just doing that Facebook one there. So we got the 4 months for, I think it was Luna Ray. Did she ask any other questions? I don't think so. Okay, so I think we had Crystal Pickett was next. So just looking for that full name and date of birth for Crystal Pickett. Oh, there we are. So, Crystal Pickett. So okay. Will me and Jay reconnect and which month? Okay. It looks like quite a low prominence, which I don't like to say. I don't like to give the kind of negative answers. It doesn't look like a very high possibility of reconciliation, but what the path that I do see, which is quite low, probably just around 50, maybe a little bit under 50% there, but there is a path. So this is around the kind of beginning of March time. So when I say that things are like 40%, 50%, things like that, if you did a pendulum reading, if your prominence, if you're of the path, if the prominence of the possibility was over 50%, then you would get a yes on a pendulum. If the prominence is below, you will get a no on a pendulum. You may possibly you may possibly get. I'm laughing at myself not being able to speak, not about the situation. But you would likely get a no on a pendulum with this one. But there is some possibility with you. There's a kind of small path, but it is below 40%. You could work on that. Sorry, it is below 50%. You could work on that. You could work to manifest that. It's not. I would usually say there isn't really much chance when it gets to around maybe 20, maybe 30%, because you're getting really low there. There's like a lot more prominent paths available to you that you're more likely to go down. But this is kind of like you still have something to work with if you really want it, if that makes sense. I hope it does make sense. But it does look not very prominent. I have to be honest with you there. But yes, beginning of March is what is the small chance, the small path that I see for Crystal Pickett is the beginning of March. And thank you so much for your subscription, guys. This will be weekly. We will do this week. We will do this weekly. Hello, Abby. Hello. So we did Luna. We did Crystal. Nat's. We have to find Nat's question. Oh, there we go. So Natalie. Okay. Just take a moment to connect with your name and your date of birth here. And she says, will my next partner be faithful and sincere in love? Yes, but this is due to your own boundaries. There will be someone who is self-serving. There will be someone who tries to come in. Maybe you spend a bit of time together. This person tries to come in. You set standards. You set boundaries with this person. There's a lot of your strength coming through here. So just beware of that person. Yeah, as long as you set boundaries and you're in your power with this person, don't let this negative, more self-serving kind of person in. You have a opportunity, quite a prominent and positive opportunity with a sincere and faithful kind of life path, if you will. It's very prominent for you. It's very prominent, but there is this one person that seems to try to get in. You just have to set boundaries with this person. I think you will know when this person comes through. I think you will know. And that was for Natalie. Tammy. Okay, Tammy typed butterfly, but that's fine. So, Tammy. Okay, so you have the date of birth, but where's the question? I see the date of birth, but I don't see the question. Just bear with me. No, I didn't. I see the date of birth, but I didn't see the question. It may have been. Sometimes they get redacted accidentally. I didn't delete them. I'm really sorry, Tommy. Tommy. Yeah, I will get to a few of the questions under the butterflies, maybe, if there's time. If you guys still here. And Nora Free says hi, a full name with question marks. Yes, so full name and date of birth. It's just so I can connect with your energy. You can delete the message afterwards if you like, or you can send it in a private message on email or Facebook. Yeah, if you're a private person, so don't worry. You can delete the message after you sent, I believe. Okay, so I couldn't find Tammy's question. I'll see if she is still around and posts it maybe further down. So Jan sent a lot of questions answered. Hello, Abby. Luna, did I miss one of your questions? Oh, Luna asked for an Earth magic card. Yes. First one, I think. Wolf. So you got a totem animal of instinct. Okay. So the wolf. So you are being called to work with the wolf totem animal. Now, the wolf totem animal is quite common. A lot of people really resonate with the wolves. They really kind of, it's a very kind of, we see it a lot, don't we? Like wolves on, I don't know, like shamanic kind of things, clothes, drums, items, things like that. So wolves are beautiful. But the important message of wolves is this kind of instinct, of course. Instinct is coming up. It's very much about listening to your instinct, following your instinct and trusting it. But there's also this idea with wolves of, are you a lone wolf? Are you in a pack? Because there's a variation there. It's kind of a message about knowing when to be a lone wolf and when to be part of the pack. Don't always feel like you have to be a lone wolf. Don't always feel like you don't have someone there. You are alone. You may enjoy your own company. I do a lot, but that doesn't mean that you can't be part of the pack at times. So it's very much about that balance of when you're a lone wolf and when you're a part of the pack. And of course, the message of instinct, which was on the card. So what I like to do when I connect with a totem animal is really ask to embody the energies of it. So as you guys probably know, at the moment I'm really connecting with the butterfly totem animal. I've been connecting with butterfly totem butterfly and moths for quite some time now. That will change eventually as I grow and I get my kind of lesson and my energy from that totem. But for now, it's sticking with me. I'm really enjoying it. But I will leave it at some point and probably move to a new totem animal. So that was the card for Luna, but did Luna ask a question? I didn't see. Oh yes, so she did get an angel card, which is fine. That's fine. Okay. So who's after Luna here? We have Crystal, but already answered. Crystal, did you ask another question? I got skipped. I am new. My question got skipped. I follow directions. Crystal, Pickett, did you ask another question besides the reconciliation? Yeah, for you guys that are new, I just takes me a long time to get to the questions. I'm always very behind in the chat. That's very normal. So don't worry about that. So Ultra Ego Wisdom. Okay, let's find Ultra Ego Wisdom's question here. Ultra Ego Wisdom. Ultra. So. And welcome everyone, of course, like I said. So we have the name, we have the date of birth to focus on. What is Zara? What are Zara's thoughts and feelings towards me? We have no communication for 4 months now, however, we see each other. Okay, so Zara's feelings towards you. I'll just focus for a moment on your name and date of birth, and then I will do the question. So Zara's thoughts towards you. There's a fed up feeling, so I don't know if that resonates with you. If that's kind of shown, but there's definitely like a fed up kind of feeling, almost like a tired kind of feeling. Yeah, there's kind of like a fed up, kind of tired kind of feeling, but then it's coupled with the more positive emotions, which is kind of there's kind of an attraction. So it's not typically surface level. There's kind of a bit of a deeper attraction, magnetism kind of pull, almost like you're part of a soul family, or you have like a karmic lesson or something with each other. So there is this pull, there's this kind of connection, but there is on the side of this fed up, tired kind of energy. But very a connection that pulls you together in some way, some soul connection or karmic connection there. So that was Ultra Ego Wisdom. Miss Venus. Oh, you're welcome. People saying thank you. You're welcome. Miss Venus. I didn't see. Miss Venus. When do you see me getting into a serious, formal romantic relationship? And will that person be my future husband? Okay. Okay, so I still see this opportunity of meeting your soulmate in January, but it's almost like that path has narrowed, if that makes sense. But there's a prominence coming up here, a wider path, a more prominent path, should we say. But it is quite distant, so this is around like a May time, I want to say, give or take, like a few weeks, but I'm feeling like May time here is a lot more prominent, excuse me, which is quite far away, but it feels like, I'm so sorry, this is still that connection where things are speedy once they begin, I think I do believe I spoke about this. So once they begin, it's like they just go and go and go. It's like this momentum that keeps going, fast moving, you know, almost like, wow, how did we get here, you know? So yes, there is still a prominence in January, even though it's narrower, but there is a higher prominence. It is much further down the year, but there's still that speed of momentum, like I said, and this is a soulmate connection. Soulmate. So it will be quite nice, not like the chaotic twin flame energy. So Miss Venus, how does Omar feel about me at the moment? Okay. So there's a mixture of feelings. There is regret. There's definitely regret. The positive feelings, like the positive draws are still there. You know, the attraction, the desire, and all of that is still there within him. And there is regret there as well. Yeah, there's questioning, you know, is this the right thing to do? And there's regret there as well. Okay, so that was Miss Venus, I think. So then Miss Venus, so Maya, let's see if I can find. I didn't see Maya in the chat. I didn't see, but I didn't manage to get so far down. Maya, no, I didn't see your message. I'm so sorry. And I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong as well. Maya. I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Okay, so I think I answered, apart from Samaya, apart from Samaya, oh my gosh, I cannot speak. Apart from Samaya, whose question I don't see, I think I've answered them. Oh yes, but we have Nora. Nora says, how to stop receiving these negative energies from DMs. I completely cut off tie with him because he's so in his ego. It's weird. I feel like he wants a reconciliation, but can't happen. He's incapable. Oh yeah, sorry, Samaya, I messaged you on Facebook. I'm so sorry. It's getting used to names, you know. But Nora, I don't believe Nora's left any full name or date of birth or any thing for me to connect with. But I would recommend a cleanse. I would recommend a cleanse and a cord cutting, to be honest, for that. Luna says, could I ask when my twin flame Terry will be leaving the current connection that he is in? Okay, yes, we can do that. When will Terry leave the current connection? April. In April. And Laura, I'm so sorry to read your messages. Love light and blessings to Nora. You're welcome to people saying thank you. Brittany, hello, Brittany. Will I get a call back from one of the jobs I applied for? Yes, I said yes. There was one job that came through quite strongly for you, yes. You're welcome, Luna. Kidda, hello. Earth magic card for Nora. Nora. New moon. Promise. Okay, so new moon symbolizing new things coming in to your life. Things that, so a promise. So it's very much about sometimes when we grow up in a certain way, or we basically through our upbringing, our energy, and the people we surround ourselves with, we have expectations of what we think we want out of life, what we think we deserve, and things like that. And I'm not saying that we are entitled or anything like that. It's not about that. It's just about feeling like there is something in this world for you, a promise. There is a connection you're supposed to have. There is a life you're supposed to have. A lot of us feel it deep within us. There's a certain life path we're supposed to have. I feel that this is the life path I'm supposed to have, doing this work, working with people in the way that I do. And it's, what this is saying, that you are moving, Nora, you are moving into a new phase where you start to realise those things. You start to realise your potential, and you start to realise and gain some of the things that you kind of the things you have an image in your mind that the life you should have, basically. So the life you envision that you should have, the kind of, it's almost like, I talk about this a lot, but it's like the amalgamation of our work path and our life mission. Because of the way the world is, we have to align our work path with our life mission, because we can't, I would love to just do all of my work for free and, just be able to just live. But of course I can't do that in this world. So a lot of us kind of light workers and people like that, people who are very high vibrational like you, we have to combine our kind of work path with our life mission. And sometimes we have an idea about what our life should look like and things we think we want to be doing and should be doing. And in this new phase, these things will be coming to you. More things will be coming to you that you kind of feel resonate with you, Things that just feel right. Things that just feel like it was supposed to happen. Very synchronistic, positive things. So it's very much about going into a more positive period of life. Luna says I'm a lone wolf. You're welcome. Wonderful. Okay, so I think I just have Aries. Oh, Mike Valentine, hello and welcome. What is the next step I should take in the current situation I am in? Okay, so this is when we give a broad question like this. So, for example, we're all in different situations in our life. So we have our love life situation, our work life situation, our family life situation, our money life situation, if I didn't mention that. So when you ask a broad question, like, I'm just remembering the question. What is the next step I should take in the current situation I'm in? That could actually open up like a full reading, because you have a situation in mind that you're thinking of, I know, but there's so many different like avenues and different things that we could look at. Okay, so what your kind of question is very broad, and it opens up a full reading. So I ask for specific questions for the crystal ball. Does not have to be yes or no, but just the questions that I say like quick fire questions. So questions that wouldn't require me to like pull some cards, do like full reading. I do full readings, secretfrequencies.com here, very reasonably priced. I do full readings, but the too broad of a question is not really good for the stream, because it would just take too much time for me to look in to everything that's going on and kind of give advice like that. It's much more about specific questions. Nat, I think I answered your question. Message again if I missed one of your questions. Seriously, where are we on the time lost? Well, I'm going. I'm like literally on my way out. So, Sarah answered a lot of your questions. I answered a lot of. You're very welcome, Lilima. So, okay. Michael Valentine. Okay. Okay, just not just rewrite that, please. Sorry. Okay. So, Michael. Wait, let me just get back to Michael here. Love life situation. Okay. Let me just find the. Now I've lost the full name and date of birth. Oh no. Okay, so what is the next step I should take in the current situation I'm in the love path, on the love path? It's still quite broad, it still could bring up different possibilities, but I can look at the most prominent possibility. So what is the most prominent love path possibility for you in this current moment? Just focus on that name and date of birth for a second. Okay. Okay. So there is definitely a guidance and a push to move on. There's definitely a guidance and a push to move on. You have a lot of chords. You have a lot of chords that you need to release. You should move on. One thing that is coming up in your love path specifically is that people find it quite hard, quite difficult to get over you. So they may not show it in the way of like you know, some people go a bit crazy and kind of like beg to get back together and things like that. I've seen all sorts of things with twin flames, but yes, so one thing that is coming up is people find it very difficult to get over you. And what this means, unfortunately for you, is that even when you move forward from a situation, you still have strong cords because of that person, even if it's only subconscious for them, has difficulty in letting go. You might feel that as well. I'm not saying that you can't feel that as well to certain people, but they do to you. That's very prominent in that. So the most prominent and like high vibrational kind of path, like your higher love path at the moment, is to walk away and to be on a self journey for a while, because there's a very important connection that you're going to make, and you're going to make this important connection in the next year. So in the next year, it looks like the second half of next year. So it's a lot about kind of releasing cords, understanding why there may be desires to go backwards because of these chords, and there may be difficulties in moving on from relationships. You might find that you're one of those people who gets into a relationship, then gets out of it, then gets into it, and then gets out of it. This happens when chords build quite easily like that. But what it does look like that you should be kind of on a self journey for a little bit, because the second half of 2024 is where you have a kind of what we called a fated meeting. So a soulmate meeting, basically. So that's for Michael. So yeah, I did bob on a little bit there, like a full reading. But yeah, I'm really have to go in a second, guys. Like I'm over time actually. Let's just see what else is here. So Aries. So Aries, if you can comment all of yours in Facebook, and I will get to yours straight away after the stream. It's just getting off the stream and packing the things away that I need to do. I can still answer Aries questions on Facebook. Yes, health questions. I don't answer health questions. I may kind of how can I say? I recommend a healthy diet and a healthy lifestyle, but I don't give medical advice or anything like that, you know what I mean? So just seeing these last few. Oh, Tammy, am I in danger from my ex? Okay, am I in danger from my ex? Okay, this comes as no. You are protected, but you should still keep your guards up and your protections up. Okay, just because you are protected, don't let things in, basically. But yes, if you do have some protection here from that. So I think Miss Venus, thank you so much. Yeah, so I changed the stream to where at the end I ask people to comment an emoji if they're still here, because people just jump out and in so much that it ends up with only like 5 people in the stream, and I'm still answering questions for people who aren't here, and I can feel that. I'm like, I feel like this person isn't here. So yeah, so I'm just kind of like working my way through like that, ending the stream like that. But I don't know this. I wasn't sure. Yeah, because Sarah and Jan ask a lot of questions throughout the stream. So I was kind of giving other people a chance, okay? So I tried to be a bit fair, you know. Some people who only ask like 1 or 2 questions, you know, I would rather finish by answering some people who didn't get a chance than going back to people who ask loads of questions. I just think it's more fair. Of course, I do prioritize members, but I have members only streams for that as well. So it's I think it's like the most fair way I can do it, unless I'm like here all night, you know. Thank you, Aries. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm going to do yours by text afterwards, just so I can. It's literally so I can get off the stream. I'll still be replying to Facebook messages. Nora, new beginnings is encouraging card. It's exactly where I'm at. Everything you said resonates. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. And thank you guys for helping me out there as well. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, John. I did feel him with the brother, Sarah. I did feel him with the brother. Thank you, Aries. Again, I think I thank you, but thank you anyway. Tatiana, feel free to message me outside of stream. I know you're going through a difficult transition, and it's been going on for a while. You're very welcome. So new people, you are very welcome. Yes, Miss Venus. So the second part of your reading that I missed because it was in two comments and I'm just absolutely silly. I, of course, at the moment here, it's actually 11:30 in the night here. So to me, your reading will be done tomorrow. But I don't know if that... I think it will still be tomorrow for you. I think it'll be early morning for you or something. But I will be getting to that. So when I get off here, I'll be answering the Facebook messages and any emails you guys have sent, and then I will be going to bed, and then yes, I'll be doing, I have quite a few readings to still get to, like booked readings from some of you guys. You're welcome, John. Okay, yes, okay, so you're all very welcome. So I'm going to do a crystal ball stream every week. There will be one of these every single week. I know they're not on the home screen yet, but they will be every week, I promise. So yes, stay with us. If we still have, let me just see how many subscribers we have here. Don't forget, if you're new, check out the old live streams. See if you're interested in anything, like past life reading, aura reading, palm reading, whatever you like. Thank you for joining. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking the video. So you've already gone down now to 699 subscribers. If you're going to come back every week, please just stay subscribed, because you know it is free reading. I know it takes time, but they are free at the end of the day. But thank you very much. I appreciate the guys. I appreciate the ones of you who have liked the video. I appreciate the ones of you who stay in the community and, you know, join in the community. And I'll see you. Let me see. So I will see some of you on the dream interpretation stream on the 12th. I believe that'll be the next one. I will see some of you on the channeling on the 13th. And then I will hopefully see some of you on the spiritual questions and answers on the 16th. And see any of you on the past life, otherworldly past life readings. Did I see Jasmine in the chat? Jasmine, did I see Jasmine? I think I did. Jasmine, please check if you can make the otherworldly interdimensional past life reading stream. I would love to see if Jasmine has a fairy past life. And Miss Venus, your support for Tatiana, very, very grateful for that. John, Sarah, Miss Venus, Aries, and anyone else I may have missed, I will get back to your messages. And some of the readings will be done in the next 24 hours. So thank you guys very much. Look out for your notification when the next stream starts. Because it will be weekly. There will be weekly. The reason why they're not scheduled is because I'm not... my schedule is a little bit... hectic at the moment. Well, not hectic, I'm enjoying it a lot, but just busy. So yeah, I'm not too sure. I don't really like booking a streamer when I have so many things, like readings and spells to do. But I'm okay. I'm very caught up on spells. It's just a few readings I have to do. So, love, light, and blessings to each of you. I know I've blabbed on here a bit, but I hope to see you again in any upcoming streams. And do feel free as well. If you have suggestions for streams, if you liked one of the old ones that isn't scheduled and you want me to do it again, let me know. If you have any suggestions, just let me know. My Facebook and my email address is in the description of the video. You're very welcome to message me about anything you like. And also, you can check out stickerfrequencies.com and the community tab. So the community tab here on YouTube, I post a lot of updates. Almost all my updates are posted there. So love, light, and blessings to each of you. I hope to see you all soon. Goodbye.